YouTube video. My friend Zora was like fighting gyoubu, and I felt really bad because in my other tutorial where I have like the shura and immortal severance, I don't actually cover gyoubu because I do the skip. And then I was like, fuck, like maybe I should cover gyoubu right here. So I felt really bad. So instead of doing the skip right here, if you fight him, then this is what you'll want to do. He's super, super easy. If you are having like any trouble fighting him whatsoever, especially if you're fighting him at like the beginning of the game, you don't actually have to attack gyoubu. You can just like parry him to complete death. So if you want to get used to parrying and stuff like that, you could just parry. You don't have to really attack him. However, if you're doing something for like no damage or you want your run to go a little faster, what I do is I basically run up to him. You can get 6 hits off. So you can sometimes get 7 depending on your like positioning. You just run straight up to him. I normally stop him in like the middle. Basically what I do is anytime you like parry him, he'll do 3 different things where he will either like kind of like shrug over or like bend over for a little bit. I only go for 1 hit. Because if you go for 2, it's like super dangerous. He has this like fast backswing that he can do where he can swipe you with your spear. It's like super easy to get caught by that, and it gets me all the time. So basically I just go for 1 hit. However, there are some moves, and you'll kind of start to recognize them the more times you fight him, where he will like do a bigger slump over and you can get 2 hits, and then there's one where he will completely stagger over and his spear will go into the ground and you can get 3 hits on that. So if you want to be completely safe, just go for 1 hit. Basically anytime he goes to attack you and you parry it, he'll stop in front of you. You want to be really safe, just go for 1 hit. However, the more you fight him, the more you can realize like, oh, I could go for 2 hits. Oh, I could go for 3 hits. So most of the time I might go for more than 1 or 2 hits when I shouldn't, just because I've done this so many times. But if you want to be safe, just go for 1 hit. So like right here, I just go for 1 and then I get ready to parry his next one. And so because he kind of staggers over a little more like that after that attack, you can hit him twice. Also, you'll want to make sure not to like stand behind him because his horse can kick him, but like he'll kind of stagger over, you can get him hit twice. Like I said, if you want to be super safe, just go for once. You'll start to recognize it as you go. Basically what I do is I just stand there and let him see I only go for 1. Basically what I do is I just stand there and let him go through his attacks and come to me. And then instead of like trying to chase him aggressively, so I just stand there, let him come to me, and then I parry, and then I either go for 1 hit or 2 hits or 3 hits depending on his moveset, and kind of just play it that way, because then like he'll literally come to you each time, so it's fine. He'll go into phase 2. You can just like attack him as many times as you want. Phase 2, he'll run. That attack, you always want to make sure you grapple in. He will do a second attack, and I'm not sure if he does it in this video. I don't remember when I recorded it. But that move that you can grapple up to him. Can I like go back? Oh, that is way too far back. The move where you can grapple to him, you'll see this like pop up over his head. He does too, where he'll like turn his horse around. You want to grapple to that one all the time, or else he can like charge you, and he can do this like charge attack where it hits you like 6 times, and it's really hard to deflect all the time. So make sure you grapple into that one. However, he can do a second one where he like it shows the symbol to grapple to him, but he really swings his sword out in 3 seconds. Don't grapple in on that one, at least if you're doing like no damage, because the first one, if you grapple in on that, Mia's like crunching on plastic or something. The first time you grapple in on that, he'll actually hit you like 9 out of 10 times. So when he does that, you'll kind of want to learn to differentiate the two. And like I said, if you're just doing a normal run, this is fine. You can grapple in if you want. If you are doing no damage or even no death and you want to play it super safe, don't grapple in on it. Instead, parry his 3. His spear will go around 3 times. Just parry it each time. It'll do a lot of posture damage. You don't have to worry about it. So kind of just like watch it. And again, when you go in on the grapples, just go for 2 hits. Because he'll like do the quick swipe right there. So obviously I do a ton of hits because he gets staggered. Otherwise I would just go for 1. So you'll see me, you want to grapple in on those every time. Only go for 1 hit. because he can do a fast swipe so ridiculous. And then this one, I just let him come back to me. If he ends up getting too far from me, I kind of just play it safe. This one, I'm pretty sure he puts his spear. Oh yeah, you can do 2 hits. And I'm probably sure I'm just gonna go for, just let him go through it. And oh yeah, so this is the spear one where you just want to deflect it. Let him reset. I kind of run towards him if he runs far away just so I can grapple in case he does that, but I never run like up to him. Just get 1 hit after the grapple. Anytime he does that 3 move set, where he goes like 1, 2, and then 3 with his spear, you can get 2 hits after that. So basically it just kind of comes down to you like recognizing the attacks the more you go. But like I said, if you want to go super safe, just go for 1 hit after each time. I think I come in again to show like more of an insight for a second fight, because that first one was like kind of easy, so it didn't really showcase his moves. So I did it again, and I think on this one I kind of messed up a little more to kind of show you, like, I think I played him too aggressive, and so I want to show you like what it looks like if you mess up. I'll let him come to you, attack once. Because I was too far away from him, so I didn't want to risk it, so I just played it safe instead of going for a hit. So if you're too far, kind of just like let him go through the attacks again and then maybe reset. So Doom, you can get 1. Don't go for more than 1. He will hit you. Look at me. I hadn't played this in a little while, so I'm like super nervous. 1 hit, and then see, literally I go for 1 hit so many times because I get so scared. Parry. I got lucky because obviously that took him into the death blow, but you would normally just see me grapple or parry 3 times. He goes into phase 2. It's super easy. I almost lost him there. Should have been so bad. 1 hit, not more than 1. And this is the 3 one. I'm pretty sure you can go for 2 on this one. Yeah, 1, 2. If you miss a hit, don't try and go for 2 still. Like, so he'll be kind of far away from you. Just gonna go for 1 hit. He'll be kind of far. Just do 2 swings, no matter if it connects or not. Because like even if they don't connect, just don't go for more. It gets super risky. Hi, Radio. 1. It was such a funny boss. And then I could have gone for 2, but for some reason I got just super scared. And so like I said, on that 3 move, you can go for 2 hits. It's super easy. He's like super choreographed. He doesn't really have too many moves. I'm pretty sure that was the quick swipe is what I was telling you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I do 1. Yeah, and see, he does it super fast. And even though I did 1, I still wasn't ready. Also, that's the move that you can get multiple. He puts his spear in the ground right here. So you can just go crazy on him for a second. That's how fast it is. So that's why you always want to go for 1 and don't want to push it. Just because of that right there. So to wrap it up, 1 hit. If you want to be super safe, the more times you kill him, you learn when to go for 2 hits and 3 hits. But that should be a good basis for you if you want to kill gyoubu. And again, like I said at the beginning, you don't actually have to attack gyoubu if you want to take gyoubu. He's basically a boss to teach you how to parry. If you want to just go through the whole boss and just parry all of his moves so you get more comfortable with the parry, considering it's like a huge staple of the game, that's fine too. But hopefully that helps if you're having issues with gyoubu and you don't want to do the skip like I do, because I always cheese out and do the skip. And I feel like that'll help a lot of people. Hi, Ivan. Okay, we can play the game now. Thanks for watching our tutorial, our makeshift tutorial. Now we can start all bosses.